What's up, guys? How we doing? Today we're going to be tearing some Primarchs because I'm dry for content. But unlike usually where it's just me waffling into the camera for 20 minutes, we have a friend. Say hello, friend.
Hello there. How are we all doing?
This man's name is Robert. Or you can find him over on his socials at Necrob. He's, funnily enough, this is the dude that got me into Warhammer. So thank him for my shit posting.
You're welcome, and I am so sorry.
Anyway, we're going to tier the Primarchs on a couple of things: aesthetics, backstories, their personal feats, and what they add to the setting. Mostly is just going to be us shitting on Primarchs, barring a few of them, because a few of them we actually like. But aside from that, let's get into it.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop. I've been controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through.
Rob, who have we got first?
We have Fulgrim.
We bloody have Fulgrim.
Daemon Primarch of Slaanesh.
I mean, we're going to be going off... Actually, no, because we do current settings. Oh.
Yeah, that's the question. Are we doing, like, do we keep it strictly... I think we should categorize it as a whole, not just, like, their upcoming and their downfall if they dead or whatever the fuck.
It's
so on and so forth.
Them as a whole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, going off the thing we said before, with Fulgrim, to me, even as now pre-snake sex demon to post-sex demon, aesthetically, he fits what he's meant to be doing, which is...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This ambiguous warrior.
Yeah, the androgynous, like... He's very... Like, I always picture Fulgrim as, like, the swashbuckling, like... You know what I mean? But, like, he's from, like, a... He's the dickhead villain from an old, like, medieval movie, where he's, like... He's very proper. He's very androgynously good-looking. He's Griffith.
I hate how much...
Tell me I'm wrong.
I hate how much Fulgrim is just Space Griffith.
Space... Is Horus Heresy just the space eclipse?
No, because... 40K really is just Berserk if Griffith killed Guts by beheading him.
No, Guts turned into fucking Angron.
But he looks the most like Ferrus.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
So we're being like, aesthetically, he just fucking works.
Yes. Story-wise.
Story-wise, I'm going to say he's in my top Primarchs for just pure story. The build-up, the downfall, everything is good.
Something that I really, really like is the tragedy behind because
we get good for this. We get good.
Post like Snake Fulgrim, whenever he's there, he's not there much, but when he is there, he's just this like sassy bitch in the corner going, "Try me." But then you hear things like he keeps bringing back Ferrus, and trying to convince him that he was correct, and trying to clone him, and just because he needs that validation from his best friend that he murdered. There's also the tragedy of he murdered his best friend.
Yeah.
But he technically didn't. The sword did. And then there's the whole thing of his soul was in the picture while this was happening.
Man. Technically, he was in the picture and then not out of the picture, but then we figured out he wasn't in the picture when he was already out there. The picture bit was weird, bro.
That picture thing does create one of my favorite lore moments.
Go on.
Lorgar just looks at Fulgrim and go, "You're not Fulgrim. Who the fuck are you?"
It's the fucking...
Because it's when Lorgar out of fucking nowhere becomes like this unhinged fucking psycho.
Like, at that point, Lorgar had had enough. But it literally was Lorgar looking across the room going, "Yo, whose man's is this?"
I don't know who you are.
Looking at fucking Fabius Bile, "Yo, get your mans."
Who's this bitch in this Halloween get-up of my brother? Who the fuck you think you are, lad?
No, but in all seriousness, the build-up with Fulgrim to the ultimate downfall, like, one of my favourite bits of him is while he was fighting Ferrus, the finger for a split second, he was like, "I'm not going to kill my brother. That's dumb. That's so dumb. I can convince him. And in that second, the sword said psych. And that was the moment where Fulgrim was like, might as well just go full chaos then, fuck it.
For me, there's that moment, but for me, someone sec. Excuse me.
Sorry.
That's going to be edited out, hopefully. For me, it's the bit where he's talking to, I think it's Horus. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I was like, he's going to go and talk to his brother and like sort this shit out. And he's about to go. And he's like, one of his soldiers comes and goes, sir, you forgot your sword.
It's one of those things where it could literally have just been, if that one motherfucker was a minute late, Fulgrim would have been out there and it would have been, damn, suddenly I've not got the cocaine jitters. I know what I'm about. But no, someone has to be a good fucking boy, didn't they?
Yeah. But I would put Fulgrim personally A tier.
Honestly, mate, if they had an A+ tier, I'd put Fulgrim. But I'm glad we both agree he's A tier.
He's A tier. Like, the only reason he's not S tier is because post heresy, I don't think he's done enough to sort of warrant that.
The only thing I can think of, like, by the way, we'll be skipping lots of lore points. It's basically like that quick instant we're going for. But the only piece of lore that I can think of post heresy is the Raylanor the Ancient bit, where we know Raylanor, we love Raylanor.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I can think of when it's post heresy Fulgrim. Everything else is during the heresy, and then Raylanor, and then that's it.
Yeah, he's not had a big enough impact to just like his build up and everything. Amazing, fantastic. He's just not that much post like modern day 40k. He's not there enough, in my opinion. So for that, A.
Pre-heresy we're eating good, post-heresy we're still on the entrees, but all that put together is A tier. Like, it'd be wrong to put him anywhere else. Alright, everyone's favourite meme, Peter Turbo. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to defend the fuck out of Perterabo.
You're going to defend Perterabo, the perpetual man-child.
Allow me to say a single sentence.
Go on.
This motherfucker carried the heresy on his back.
Oh, you know what? As like fighting capabilities, tactician, everything, tier, and then he just lose so many marks the moment he opens his mouth.
If he could just like, you know, have one of
Shut
those
the fuck up.
If he had someone to speak for him, S tier every day of the week.
Oh yeah, God yeah. But then he goes, "Oh, nothing intrigues me. I'm so smart."
Every time I close my eyes, I see the eye of terror. God damn it!
Why didn't Daddy let me build the fortress?
Why did Dawn get Lego and I got big blocks?
Why did he get Lego and I got Roblox? This is bullshit.
Why did I get PUBG 5 years after it came out and Dawn consistently got V-Bucks?
No, he didn't even get fucking PUBG. He got fucking H1Z1, bro.
Jesus Christ. Jokes aside, because we will rag on him forever, because it's funny. I can't stress, like, pre-heresy, man was a tactician, man was brilliant, man was making moves. During the heresy, oh, we watched the teenage fucking love story where she finally goes to prom. And during heresy, we all looked at Perterabo and went, he's beautiful. Oh, he's gonna get prom queen. He is beautiful. Post-heresy.
And then post-heresy is when the blood bucket from Carrie drops on his head and just fucking ruins it.
Oh, no,
because what's he doing now? He's, alright, he fucked up Dawn for a bit.
Fucked up Dawn for a good long time. He ruined Dawn.
He ruined Dawn, and Dawn's disappeared into the nether for the fucking
I'm sure Dawn dead, bro. But that's a Dawn bit.
That's Dawn, anyway. Like, what outside of being in that fortress, what else has he done?
The last things I can remember Perterabo doing outside of anything heresy related was turning up for the recent Arc of Omens book. because there is literally a throwaway part. I'm sure it's during the rock, the one where they are trying to get onto the rock, where it's where Vashtor is like, we gotta get in there, you know, before Balcazar with the chair turns up.
Be'lakor
turns up with the chair. My God, it's Be'lakor. One of the people assaulting the rock is the Iron Warriors.
Is literally fucking stone cold. He just shows up when it fucking feels like it.
Was so unnecessary of attack. You're not being a fifth god, you little bit.
Pretty much.
But as far as I can remember, Perterabo was there helping the assault. But I think it was a casual and the demon Primarch of the Iron Warriors, Perterabo.
Showed up for a bit, thought this was a bit gay, and then left. That is Perterabo, though.
Assaulting the rock. Cringe.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. That makes me look a dickhead in my own video, but I'll die on that hill.
There's so much lore. We can't get it all right.
There's so much lore. I'm doing my best.
For me, with how... Although, right, again, for some sort of back-to-back, talk about Primarchs, it, like, going to... From Lorgar to fucking Perterabo, favorite Perterabo is them bodying Fulgrim. Smashes his head on the table and says, "You do what I fucking tell you. Shut up."
That fight. It was literally what was the line? You will give me your men, and you will be quiet. If you aren't going to assist me, leave. I am bored of these games, Fulgrim. Like, obviously, I'm paraphrasing, but it was such the most. I'm him.
Yeah.
The fucking ass whooping go on 2 pages in this fairly big book.
He basically just grabs his hand and smashes it multiple times on the table.
But anyway,
like, he would kill anybody else, but Fulgrim kind of like smirked at him because, you know, Primarch. But all right, we've got a lot of Primarchs to go through. So where were you rating
Perterabo? If there was a B plus to put him there, but B or A, I'd be happy.
I'd say B.
You going with B?
B.
Alright. I worry dog star addresses. Alright. This one's gonna be a bit hard. Sanguinius. Oh, we did that in time. Oh, he deserves it from us as the angel. Right. Aesthetically based. Lore based. Feats based. Post-heresy. Do we hold
that? He's probably in it more than Fulgrim.
Dude, the amount of times Dante's like, I want to die living as cringe and Sanguinius is there like the fat guy from fucking Jurassic Park.
No, Fulgrim. No, sorry, Sanguinius is basically, no, don't do it, you're so hot.
Don't
die. You're so good.
Don't give up. Don't die in battle. You're too hot, Dante. I look 1,000 years old, sir. Let me perish. I beg.
Right.
See,
Sanguinius is the first Primarch that we can judge them as a whole and not judge them at what they could do in the future because his story's ended.
Games Workshop, new model for Sanguinius. The fuck you mean? The man is dead.
It'll be a Horus Heresy model. Sanguinius, in my opinion, is our first S tier.
To be fair to me, there is 3 to 4 S tier Primarchs, and Sanguinius is first on the S tier. He is.
Yes.
Like,
go on.
When you think about Primarchs, there is usually 3 Primarchs you instantly think about. And to me,
Guilliman, Horus, and Sanguinius?
Yeah. Like, let's face it, Sanguinius is the total package. The only reason he didn't get War Master in terms of lore is because he didn't care too much for the politics, where Horus did. Sanguinius was the fine line between humble and that dog in him. Yeah,
like, that's one thing I like about Sanguinius, especially in the books, is you get more of him. Like, whenever people are describing Sanguinius, it's always, he was the kindest Primarch, he was the most caring Primarch, and all that. And then you read his book, it's like, no, he had that, like, viciousness in him. But he had that humanity as well. Like, he was like, I sympathize with you. I will fuck your day up and every day continuously if you wrong me. But until then, I am here for you. Like him, like that's the whole thing. Him and Horus are very similar in the sense of like they generally, you feel like they generally cared for their brothers, whereas you feel like none of the other Primarchs really cared.
No.
Whereas Sanguinius was the first one to, I think it was Sanguinius that was the first one to look at Curze and go, "You okay, bro?"
Yeah, no, but that's literally what I was thinking when you said like the brotherhood. Like it was the case of Curze hated Sanguinius because Sanguinius was like the better Curze, but Sanguinius never thought that. He looked at his brother, and it was that annoying sign because Curze looked at it as, "You're pitting me," and Sanguinius is like, "No, I love you, my brother. I want to know you're okay." Like, the only time Sanguinius didn't care for Curze was like when it was Imperium Secundus, and it was I know I butchered that word, Imperium Secundus, where he was like, "No, you are a problem, and unfortunately, brother, you need to go."
That we'll discuss that further when we get to Curze, because I think that's where we might conflict a little bit.
Oh yeah,
but as for
I keep looking at Curze like we're fighting.
When we get to Sanguinius, I like there's the tragedy behind him. There's the Golden Child, and then there's like the Black Rage. I think it is.
The Black Rage and the Red First. The Red First is the thing that's born into all of them. The Black Rage is what happened when Sanguinius died to all of his sons.
Because and don't forget that man during the pre-Horus himself, what he did during the heresy.
My brother standing, absolutely bodying I'm sure it was a Khorne demon, absolutely bodying a Khorne demon that had previously fucked him up, getting his revenge arc on this demon, standing outside the gates and going, "Who is next? No. I see some contenders in this crowd, run it back." And a lot of them going, "No," and leaving, to then going, "Right, what's next? Oh, look, there's my bro Angron. I can make time." Sanguinius, him.
Didn't he kill fucking Angron by removing the butcher nails and his head basically exploded?
As far as I'm aware with that is the only time Angron has ever said, "Please stop hurting me." Because, which, when you think about it, like, oh, that's fair because, you know, it's the butcher nails in his head, he's pulling out his brain. And then you think of all the other ways Angron has died and didn't beg.
Oh, no. To be fair, like, we'll get that into when we get to Angron, but that guy wishes for death. It's the only time he's not wished for death. That's the only time the man wanted to leave.
Sanguinius so OP made Angron pray for life.
Yeah. Honestly. Which makes his death like more tragic and all that stuff. Esther.
Yeah.
Moving on, Esther.
Also, just going off one last note on Sanguinius. Whoever likes the idea that Sanguinius killed Horus and then the Emperor had to put Sanguinius down, bullshit theory. I hate that. That's just fun. Like, that's just fun fiction. Oh look, it's Mr. Sleepy. It's Lionel Johnson. Right.
Grandpa's woken up from his nap and he's taking names.
Grandpa really is the best at killing.
I think this is where we differ.
Okay, one second. We have to tread around this very carefully because them Dark Angel fans. Okay, I'm going to say this sentence and hopefully there isn't a fucking sniper going to take me out.
Okay.
Lionel Johnson is very good when you hear about it from Lionel Johnson fans. Reading about him specifically, he's very okay.
My thing is he is an interesting Primarch post-snap. Him doing his like, I have failed my sons, my father has failed me, I will make up for those mistakes. That's interesting. Before then,
let's just say it. Lion had autistic tendencies.
And as someone with autistic tendencies, yeah, he does.
To be fair,
go on.
There are moments where I'm like, damn, Lion was cool. But the amount of times where I'm like, he's just being awkward about things.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, whenever I think of Lion, I do always automatically jump to, oh, Horus was getting the War Master title. Lion didn't turn up because it didn't concern him in any way. That was nice. That was nice.
You know what it feels like?
Go on.
Lionel Johnson is the Primarch that wishes he was Khan.
I want to agree with that, but I can't.
Like, Lionel gives off the attitude of, I don't care, I'm cool, I'm badass, I do my own thing, fuck you, my ways are not, doesn't concern you. Whereas Jaghatai Khan is like, I'm gonna do my thing, peace, fuck you, I'm out. He just does it. Whereas Lionel's like, no, look how secretive I'm being, fuck you.
No,
like,
brothers, look how much I'm not talking to you. Khan's already on the other side of the universe.
Yeah, Lionel says it, Khan does it.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are a lot of different things, strategically, they're very, very different.
Yeah.
But I just don't like Lionel pre-Grandpa's nap. I don't care for. It's okay. He's like, especially when he fucked himself. Like this man has like OnlyFans the amount of times he fucked himself out of it. Like, he's ruined his entire legion because he couldn't stop being a dick.
All he had to do was listen to his sons and go, damn, they're not happy about being sent back to Caliban. It almost looks like I'm playing favoritism. Maybe I should work in, I don't know, a rotational shift, like 100 of you go there, 100 of you come back to me, rotate the next set, 100 of you go there. But no, he was just like, no, I've got my sons with me, the other sons are there, it doesn't matter.
I've been neglecting the man who helped like me from day one, the guy who in some ways helped raise me because I'm the man I am today. I've been neglecting him recently. Maybe I should ask how he feels about that. Nah.
When you look at it on paper, his logic makes sense. Oh, he was too old to enter the Space Marine program to come on Astartes. I'll put him in a place where he can train people. You know what would have been amazing? If the Lion said the sentence I just said to I forget his name now, I pronounce it. Is it Lucius?
Oh, I know. No, is it Lucius? I think it is Lucius.
If
it's not even that, it's like, if he had a conversation with him and just went, listen, unfortunately, we're at a level that you can no longer continue.
Like, he was up there, but he wasn't tanking.
But do not for a second think that I do not value you and appreciate everything you have done. I am asking you to do this. For me, I'm asking you as a friend, as a blood brother. No, he didn't do that. He just went, go over there. Fuck off.
Honestly, it's a terrible thing, but for fuck's sake, Lion, gaslight you, man. Gaslight him.
Lionel is the king of gaslighting.
No, he ain't. That's why he ain't.
No, he's not even gaslighting. He's just not saying anything. He is the friend in a group chat that reads all the messages and doesn't say shit. He's the friend that looks like, oh, guys, are we all down to meet up on Friday? Looks at chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down emoji, leaves. What does that mean? We don't know. That's just Lion.
Oh, Lion.
C tier.
I'm gonna argue B tier.
No. Give him a couple more books, maybe. Maybe he becomes more interesting. Until then, Mr. Secretive is C tier.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't expect him to be C tier, and that's what he wants. Fucking, he's medieval Batman. Fuck off.
Okay, I refuse the Batman part.
Okay. Oh, have you not heard that shit? Curze is more Batman. To like the nth degree.
Curze is Batman. Curze is Darkest Knight. Right, Lionel, just for the sake of controversy, we'll go C tier. Post-heresy A tier. I'm just putting it out there.
Post-nap A tier.
Right.
But then again, that's one book. Dawn.
This is where we're gonna clash. He's not illiterate, he is very good. Dawn is very fucking good at being...
Dawn?
Yes. Dorn is exactly what you need. On paper is what he is. He don't need no grandeur. He don't need no fame. He just needs you to do what the fuck he says. And he told you exactly what he wants. There was no room for error. If you mess up a fucking Imperial Fist plan, you're the problem because you didn't listen to Dorn. Don't nod, fight back, because I will defend Dorn.
Name one thing that's interesting about him.
You know the you know Holy Terror? Do you remember that big ass fucking castle? Built that perfectionately. Don't know if that's a word, but we're making up words to help Dorn because he deserves it.
He built something. Okay. What else? Like, no, not what he did, about him. Tell me something interesting about him. And if you say, "Oh, he never lies," that's not interesting. That's dull.
No, that's a beauty.
There's no mystery behind the motherfucker. That's the
beauty of Dorn. You didn't need mystery because it was like, if he thought you're a twat, he was telling you a twat. Everyone else going on massive speeches about how we need to do this for grandeur, for the Emperor. Dorn, literally one paragraph. I'll tell you this once and you will understand it. Go out there and kill the enemy. That is all. Cheers, Dad. One love. Easy, simple.
In your opinion, what's the most interesting thing he's ever done? Or the coolest?
Broken fucking Perterabo's version of forgery. No one else could do it. It was literally Dorn. Dorn literally went, no, I can get into that. That's easy. Based, I can get into that. Everyone else is like, oh, how are we going to break through Perterabo? Dorn, I can do it.
Wait, didn't famously Dorn not go break through Perterabo's thing and got absolutely fucking annihilated?
He got in.
And had to have his ass
He got in. He got in. Okay, he got in. I don't care about nothing else. He got in.
I'm curious. What was the casualties of his legion from that? From like opening a door.
Smallest legion for a couple of years.
Sorry, what?
It was the smallest legion for a couple of years. He was the smallest legion for a couple of years because of tragedies. Look, Dorn is good. Okay, Dorn is good.
Weren't there more golden boys at one point than fucking Rogal boys?
Golden boy.
Do you know how bad I don't care about fucking Dorn? I forgot the name of his fucking legion.
Imperial Fist.
Oh yeah, Imperial Fist. I'm talking about the Custodes. There was more Custodes than Imperial Fists at one point. That's how hard he got fucked. Keep in mind, this is pre-Guilliman going, oh, you can only have this amount of Space Marines. So this was like full fucking Legion. And then they got absolutely fucking bodied.
Alright, this is alright.
Because Dorn was like, you know what I'm really good at? Building a base. Perterabo won't fight me though. I know, I'll attack a base. If I can build one, I can attack one. No, Dorn, that's not your specialty. And you just lost like 90% of your entire fucking legion over at your ego.
No one else was willing to go to with Alpharius, Omegron.
Because there was nothing there.
Yes, it was. It was Alpharius and Omegron.
No. I'm talking about his fight with fucking Perty.
I'm talking about
was just
fight.
I'm talking about his fight with Perterabo, where he was just Perterabo built this fucking fortress and just went, right, I'm just gonna chill here. Dorn looked at that and took it fucking personally and got bodied out of it.
What say you pointing about, Robert? Because obviously I'm not the guy to defend Dorn.
Exactly. Dorn is fucking D tier.
Oh,
D for Dorn. Fuck you.
D for Dorn.
Right, the most interesting thing is that he killed Omegron. He killed Omegron. Yeah, he chopped off Omegron.
Or did he kill Alpharius?
That's where, because no one says I am Omegron. Everyone says I am Alpharius.
Yeah, so he could have killed Alpharius.
Because it's Alpha Legion, bro. It's fucking Alpha Legion.
Someone died.
For all we know, he killed Horus, pretending to be Alpharius.
Bald, yet not beast. It's the Headless Horseman himself. It's Ferrus Manus. I like Ferrus, but I cannot defend him all too well.
His Legion is more interesting than him.
His Legion is interesting, but I'll die on the hill. I think the Iron Warriors aren't that great.
No, the Iron Warriors are.
You want to play Mechanicus, but you want to play Space Marines at the same time.
Yeah, like they're fine.
They're fine.
They're straight 3 out of 5. They apparently they break the fucking tabletop.
Well, this isn't about them. This is about Ferrus. That's how much I struggle to talk about Ferrus, because you can't talk about Ferrus without doing two things, which is, one, he was beheaded, two, his best mate was Fulgrim. That is the 2 points of Ferrus.
I would argue he deserves to be in fucking S tier just so he can be ahead of fucking Fulgrim.
just so he's something above.
No, he's literally ahead above fucking Fulgrim.
I hate.
But no, he's D.
Just
he's
for the
D.
thumbnail.
No, he's D. Let's be honest, he's D. Like, he's...
Yeah.
The most interesting thing about him is his relationship with other people and his... Like, he himself is not interesting. He is very much, I do this, and I do it well, the end. So
he can add to the dynamic of the others.
Yeah, like, that's the whole thing with Fulgrim and Ferrus. They were so opposites of each other. Like, sanguinius was like... Yeah, like, Fulgrim was fucking, like... Oh, look at me, I'm very dazzling and bright personality and outgoing and sociable. And Ferrus was like...
What colours
I'm gonna go and build some metal in my fucking forge, and then oh, by the way, my name's Ferrus Manus, which means iron hands. I have iron hands. I'm a legion. Got iron hands.
Did you know my hands are iron? Did you know I drowned something in lava and now I got the iron hands, also named with my legion, the before mentioned iron hands?
He's deep. Pull him up with Dawn. Pull him with Dawn.
Right, here's an interesting one.
Angron.
I'm gonna say it. I fucking love Angron so much. I think he's neat. I think he's really...
We're both in agreement. S tier? S tier?
No, I love Angron.
Okay,
I love Angron. But all he adds is he's just angry, tragic, and he is a great boss character. For me, if this was my personal list and I was doing it purely on my opinions alone, S tier. But when you take into the factors of everything that he adds, he's closer to a B tier in my eyes. That's right, Angron's above Lionel Johnson in my eyes.
I would argue S.
You would really go S?
A at the bottom. Like, he is tragic as all shit in, like, so many ways. He's very interesting. He's the only Primarch, demon Primarch, that wishes for death.
It's like, I always have an issue with that sentence, because I never take it as he wishes for death, but it's more a case of, if it happens, he wouldn't complain.
No, he just wants the pain to stop.
Yeah. But he still enjoys the bloodletting.
That's why in the fucking Arcs of Omen, the greatest gift that fucking thing he gave him was...
To get a nuke let go in his face.
Was a nuke going in his face, and he felt like, what, a second of peace?
A millionth of a second, bro. It's fucking
sad. And he says, like, that's the greatest, like,
moment that
like,
he can remember.
He could just breathe for a second and not feel pain, like anger and pain.
I can only imagine how nice that must have felt. And then he came back and the pain was there. My fucking poor sweet Angron.
Have you ever seen the meme of every day I wake up? Poof. That's Angron.
Every day I wake up, bang. It is. I love Angron. I want to say S, but in my heart I know it's A tier.
All right, well,
because mostly because I don't want to fill up S tier too much.
Also, let's appreciate Angron for telling the fucking Emperor from day one to go fuck himself.
Oh, honestly, go in him moment.
Oh, Angron is the definition of go with the fucking sauce, mate.
Angron busting it down sexual style on Nutrasa. Right.
Oh, he's got that anger in him.
Angris, get out. We're done. List is done.
Lorgar.
You know what? That's the intro. Just sad Lorgar. I go between the idea of I like Lorgar, and then when I think about Lorgar, I hate Lorgar. I am in such a mixture of hatred with him.
Lorgar is like there are a couple of Primarchs that are the definition of if Emperor was a better dad. Lorgar is the first on that list.
Yes, Lorgar is first on that list because if Daddy just sat him down and went, "Son, listen, not a god, not a god."
No. You know what the funniest thing about all of Lorgar is? The fucking irony. Because what he wanted is what the Imperium is now. And he finds that hilarious.
It's his Bible as well. The thing that he wrote about the Emperor is the Bible that they all use. But they just had to use a fucking pseudonym name. So in my head, I like to imagine it says Lorgar, but then it's scratched out and it's just anyone but Lorgar.
And to be fair, he's quite powerful. He is. But you never think of Lorgar the fighter.
I don't know. I can think of someone that's, scares the shit out of him, but we'll get to him later.
Oh, we've got one more before him. Never think of Lorgar the fighter.
See, every time I think of Lorgar the fighter, I'm dragged back to the idea of him getting fucked up by a Titan and Angron having to make the save.
Pretty much. Lorgar is the influencer. He's the Logan Paul of the Primarchs, if you will.
Drink Prime, my sons.
Drink Chaos Prime. Drink. Let the demon neuralights enter your body. It's great.
Now he's just trying to sell Prime to demons. Corn cherry. Slaanesh blackberry. Nurgle.
Lorgar Paul.
Nurgle lime.
Like, I think so. Lorgar Paul Sita.
I'm gonna say Dita because my biggest argument is once the heresy started, he didn't do much, bro. Like, it's the Horus heresy, and Horus didn't start it.
As far as fighting capability, he's purely like psychic based, isn't he?
No, he's not even that. Like, he is physical. Like, he is in terms of psychic, he's base.
He's not the best at anything. He's
charismatic though. He's a good leader.
But there are bad leaders on there.
There is better leaders, but no, because there's a difference between leader and morale. Where Sanguinius was like all around leadership, L. Johnson was morale. Where Lorgar was very much my sons. Come rest. Honestly, I'm gonna say Zeta.
Dita. Look,
he didn't.
You know what? I'm not going to argue.
Man whispered heresy and then left, and then proceeded to get bullied in a castle.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah. Alpharius. Where do we put Alpharius?
Right. Alpharius was a straight up E character, in my opinion. Rank E.
Really?
And then the book came out.
And then the book that fixed it came out.
Then the book that went, actually...
That book should have been called Warhammer Tales of the Alpharius. It should have just been called Warhammer 40K. Well, actually, I'll think you'll find.
I think it's called I Am Alpharius. Or just Alpharius. Alpharius, the book, made him one of my top 5.
Really? That far up?
He's one of my...
That far up?
I like... Well, that's the difference between you, like, we're going to bring it to anime because, everything comes back to anime. Nathan hates I am smarter than you bullshit characters.
Fucking
your fucking Light Yagami's and Lelouch's and shit like that.
Boring.
Alpharius is in there. Alpharius is Eren Yeager. He's got like fucking 9D fucking chess plans.
No, because that means there's fucking YouTube edits of Alpharius walking slowly, going Sigma mentality videos. God, now I just fucking hate Alpharius. You know what? Fuck him. So my list is going in F.
I have a question for you. Is Alpharius loyal or...
No. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly, and that's what I like about it. I like the paradox of Alpharius.
See, I don't actually know if Warhammer ever came out and said, like, if he is or what he is, or his last interpretation.
They won't. They won't. That's the whole selling point of it's all
Alpharius.
about mind games. Like, granted, they play a lot on the chaos side, but every now and then they open fire on some chaos.
Yeah,
and they're doing their own thing.
Like, I don't actually think they're chaos or loyalist. I think they are just like surviving.
I think personally, Alpharius himself is loyal.
By the way,
I think
I'm telling you right now, it's Alpharius is dead. Omegron is the one that's in charge. That's my.
No, I think the boy that was not raised by
Alpharius is the one that was raised.
Alpharius is the one that was raised by Malkador the Sigillite.
Yeah,
he's one that's alive. The one that basically created the original Blood games for the fucking Custodes. The
so cool.
The one that's basically didn't he have a conversation with Dorn? He had I think he had a conversation with Dorn as he was like pretending to be one of his like legionaries, and Dorn was like, sus, but carry on.
To be fair though, just credit to Dorn because he is so basic in his sense. He looks at him and is like, you have far too much charisma to be an Imperial Fist.
It was like, because the thing is, that's the one benefits of Dorn is that he is so plain, he knows his flair.
Yeah.
So Alpharius was like, nothing could get past Dorn because he is such a perfectionist, and if he could get past Dorn, and if he could sneak up on the Emperor, like could he kill the Emperor? No.
With the problem, no, I couldn't do it. I don't reckon any of them could. They got into there, they don't have a chance.
But let's be honest, if Alpharius, right, we're going into fucking theory video, but just gonna end this. If Alpharius could like sneak up onto fucking Malkador the Sigillite and the Emperor, what's stopping him from doing it again to the Golden Throne?
Because of the nukes, bro.
The what?
Because of the nukes.
Okay. Who's guarding the Golden Throne?
Like 50 fucking custodians.
You mean the custodians that he sneaks up, killed, took their armor, and passed as one of theirs?
One. He killed one.
Yeah, he only killed it because he needed the fucking armor.
Yeah, no, I love Primarch.
Are you telling me that Alpharius could not kill a custody, pretend to enter there, he was able to do that while the Emperor was fucking alive and not a corpse in a seat?
He wouldn't be quick enough. With the level of custodian guards that are watching the Emperor of mankind, also with the Emperor there as a fucking Eon battery being the most powerful thing in the Mortarion, he could easily just be there and go, Custodian number 6, gonna need you to raise your blade to the guy in front of you and just do it. Do it, son.
Stabby.
Go on, son. Do it a little bit. You're like, wow, that...
But yeah, Alpharius, I love Alpharius. I'm happy to put him in B tier if that's...
It works for me.
Okay.
I
personally love him, but as a whole, I get that he's not everyone's favourite.
I think he'd be A tier if we had a little bit more on him, but then again, that's what makes him a mystery.
And now we're on to Curze. Konrad Curze, the Knight.
Should I just go have a break while you talk about Curze for 5 minutes?
Okay, Nathan, AsinGrimm knows, because none of you know me, Curze is my all-time favourite Primarch. That's cool. I love Curze. Esther. He's just fucking dope as shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Curze is top tier.
No, Curze is very fucking good. There is a few things when you because when with all the Primarchs, you think of a few things click to you when you think of them. The one that always sticks with me with Curze is the Lamau, I've got Vulkan, let's kill him and then kill him again. Proceed for like 30 to 40 years, gets fucking depressed because he keeps coming back. My brother in Christ, you captured one of the few immortals in the universe. What do you mean you're upset? You knew exactly what you were doing. Like, I mean, credit to him, because I'm pretty sure Fulgrim, Vulkan went insane for a little bit, but then he killed him, and then he went normal again. He was like, damn it, I killed him too good, he's sane again.
I also, my favorite part of his lore is basically when he gets captured, but he escapes. So he's on the ship just causing shenanigans in the fucking vents. He's like, we need to figure out Horus' plan. We would, but our navigator's been killed by fucking Konrad in the vents. Where the fuck is he?
That fucking meme that's going around in a minute. He's in the walls. He's in the
goddamn walls. That is Curze. I love Curze. I love how much he hates his brothers.
Like, even when he was doing heresy shit, he was like, no, I'm literally using this so I can leave. Fuck your heresy. Fuck your command chain. I'm out.
It's why they're one of the, like, the Legion itself is not connected to any of the,
things.
The four chaos
He
gods
didn't have time to deal with chaos.
He didn't give a shit about chaos.
No,
he didn't give a shit about...
He didn't
give a shit about his Legion.
He wanted to be alone. If two people insinuate, I hate my kids, it's Angron and fucking Curze.
Like, at least Angron's somewhat respect. Like, if they killed enough, he'll go, all right,
brother,
you're okay.
Brother,
I'm not above fucking killing yous. Like, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'll test this out. Konrad, do what the fuck you want. I take no responsibility. I'm out.
I mean, to be fair,
Konrad is the I'm just gonna go and grab a pack of smokes and milk. I'll be back in a minute, and just doesn't fucking come back.
To be fair, Angron left for like 15 years, and Khan the Betrayer had to go, come back home. I don't wanna come back home. I don't wanna.
No,
which led to the butcher's nails, but that's Angron lore.
Curze is my favorite Primarch. I love. I think it is fan fiction, but there's a conversation between like Curze has with. It's when he is like, it's when he's close to death, and he's like, just his sanity is just
man on the brink,
a few light years away.
Yeah.
He has this like model of the Emperor in like made out of flesh and shit.
Oh my god!
And he's talking.
I'm guessing that flesh was acquired through various means.
Oh god, yes. This is after he's basically nuked his entire world.
This flesh is made of child.
Like, this is literally him chilling in his room waiting for the assassin to show up.
Listening to Black Veil.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got Hawthorne Heights blasting in the back. He's like, why me? And like, let's be honest, Konrad got a shit deal from the fucking start.
From the start, bro. The only one who had it worse was Angron. I'll argue Angron's is worse, because...
No, because at least Angron had camaraderie. He had his fellow slaves.
He was forced to fight and got the nails, bro. Okay, exactly. This is a different video. This is a different video.
Did he have at least? Could he have someone called a friend at one point in his life?
Yeah, and then he was forced to kill him.
Yes,
that's so much worse.
Did Curze have anyone show him any love at all during his entire love? Who?
Sanguinius.
Oh, he was like, all right. You're doing all right there, lad. Curze, what the fuck you doing? Leave me alone. Because I am that fucked. I do not understand concern for myself. Emperor, his opposed dad, just went, you're going to do what I tell you, and then I'm going to say it's not okay, and just not tell you it's okay, and just call you a traitor.
Accurate.
Like, I love their tactics. I love, like, they're basically terrorists.
It is very good.
Yeah, I love their, like, they don't fight through attrition or tactics. They go through, all right, we're going to board this ship. We're going to do the most comprehensible shit to them and broadcast it across the entire star system so everyone can hear us doing this.
Yeah.
And then everyone just go, all right, yeah, no, we yours.
Here is 50 necklaces made of baby fingers. This can be your entire planet. Make the decision.
Basically. And I love Curze and his warped sense of justice. And he...
Warped is not the word for it, bro.
Yeah. Curze has a conversation with his dad, and it's like... like he's pretend, and it's like really tragic because he if it's not the Emperor, then he's imagining the Emperor saying to him to this, and it's like, you only did what I told you to do. There is nothing to forgive and stuff like that. And like you can tell that Curze just wanted to be loved by his dad, but he was an object to his dad. He was a tool, and all he wanted was just to say, "What you are doing the right thing, and I love you." And whether that is the actual Emperor, which I fucking doubt, or Curze talking to himself, it shows his side to this. Whether it's canon or not, I don't care. To me, it's canon because it's really interesting to the character. S tier.
You know what? I was going to put my favourite Primarch in S tier, so I'll let you have yours. This is the first time Konrad Curze, I am sure, has ever been an S tier fucking Primarch.
Well, they're Legionism because fucking Games Workshop is like, what the fuck are Night Lords?
The Wolf King, Leman Russ. I know why people hate Russ, because he is just a guard dog. But Jesus fucking Christ, that loyalty and the idea of, nah, it's on site for my mans, it is so refreshing, because if every Primarch was like Russ, wouldn't have had any heresy, and we would have been in the golden age of 40k.
I agree to disagree.
The heresy happened because other people went, Dad didn't like that, I did this, I'm mad now, I'm going to go be a dickhead. Where if Russ did something wrong, he'd be like, my bad, what do you want me to do to fix it? And the Emperor would be like, go do this, and Russ would be like, okay, say less. Russ has his flaws.
And he acknowledges those flaws.
Oh, no, he fucking doesn't. Does he fuck? If a flaw happens, it's my bad, but he won't acknowledge that it was his fault, it was a different reason.
He's very much a dog of like, sorry. And then...
Sorry, Papa. I've been very bad. I hate that sentence.
Oh, Daddy.
No, this is getting cut. Fuck off.
Like Space Wolves, Viking werewolves in space. He's C to me.
Yeah.
He's okay.
I'll give you C tier.
He's like, I know his story. I just wish that fucking Games Workshop would give love to other, even loyal Marines more love than they have the fucking Space Marines. I also think it's fucking dumb that they're like, oh, magic is dumb.
Magic is cringe. Weird. Here's my runes.
Yeah, look at my magic stones. It's completely different.
So different. So different. So different.
It's like going, oh, fucking NFTs are fucking dumb as shit. Cryptocurrency, however.
I fucking hate how accurate that is. I hate how accurate that is. God fucking damn it.
Like that's Space Wolves, and like if you like them, sure. I've met a few Space Wolf fans.
I've met you people. What do you mean, you people? Space Wolf fans? Ugh.
Look at it this way. My favorite people I've ever played against in terms of tabletop are Guard and Orcs. My bottom players, Space Wolves and Tau.
Motherfuckers howl whenever they do something. The fuck you mean, you dog cunts?
That fucking Reddit post, Jesus Christ.
I might just stick that in the video here for people to read.
Pause to read this fucking cringe fest.
Awoo. I defeated your tank. Awoo.
Awoo, but this crawler's dead. Awoo.
With me, Russ, honestly, I think the Legion is slightly more interesting than Russ himself. Yep. Russ has good stories, but I think the Legion is slightly more interesting.
I also don't like Space Wars in the books because whenever Space Wars are brought up in the books, even if it's like from the point of view of a non-Space Wolves, but like Space Wolves are like, oh, they're doing a mission with Space Wolves. For whatever reason, every author just suddenly turns every fucking Space Wars into like the most chattiest. It feels like fan fiction. Like
and then
Space Wolves, It's like that one writer who really liked the Ultramarine, and so they couldn't take an L.
Yeah.
So, for whatever reason, the books, Space Wolves are the same. I don't know why that is.
Space Wolves, to me, Space Wolves were never as bad as Ultramarines, because when they took it, but they always made it of, if it was an L, it was the most devastating L. Like, there was no way anyone could have won.
Yeah.
Like, Space Wolves, if you like Space Wolves, I mean, it's always more about the aesthetic, and if you like Russ, it was always the aesthetic side of it. But I do not think he's a terrible Primarch. I just think when he was originally being wrote, it was bad.
Yeah,
like
you could rewrite him. You could definitely rewrite him and make him interesting.
And you could easily keep all the wolf shit, all the Viking shit easily. In fact, you could double down on it, and it would be fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, I reckon he's going to be one of those like Lionel, where if he comes back, he's going to have a great come. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the Viking, lower the wolf, lift the Viking stuff.
Fucking C tier.
I'll give you that. C tier, B tier if I read good lore recently, but no, he's a strong middle of the line. He's not a bad
capabilities.
He's not a bad Primarch to like. He's not a bad Primarch like if you choose as your favorite, but there is other options as worse as bad.
We won't think less of you if you said he is your favorite. Before we continue, like we've been going on for a while. At no point we actually hate any of these Primarchs.
Oh no, Lorgar, I would not take him out of the story. He's so far the lowest rated Primarch. I would not get rid of him. He's vital. Every one of these is vital to the story.
And we are not judging you, the watcher or
listener. I fucking am. What do you mean you play? You're a word bearer. Get fucked.
No, the word bearer minis are actually really fucking dope.
No, they actually look fucking cool. Don't care about religion, but a man walking around with nothing but scripture. That's good scrimshaw.
Scripture and like demon shit coming out of them. Perfect. Like if they're your if Lorgar, for example, is your favorite Primarch, no judgment to you. Like that's the benefits of of Warhammer 40K is that it's so varied. Anyone can like it for different reasons. This is just our point of view.
No, it's a controversial one for some people.
No, it's Guilliman.
Right. But remember before when you said, oh, Curze goes S tier, and I said, it's fine, I'm going to put my favourite Primarch as S tier?
Guilliman's your favourite?
No, Guilliman ain't my favourite, but I will fucking fight a man who says Guilliman isn't S tier.
You know, you go on the internet and you hear a lot of, like, you know, Smurfs.
That's the Legion.
Like, Guilliman is dull as shit, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, pre-heresy.
I'm going to say it. Guilliman is S tier.
Guilliman's S tier. Pre-heresy, you know what? Valid. He was annoying. Imperium Secundus, he had his moment. Coming back after almost dying, nothing but fucking gas. He has been one of the best things in the current setting. Like, the man went to all these secretive legions to offer him Primaris, and almost all of them went, yeah, that's cool, because Leman did it, that's sick.
Fair. Yeah, Guilliman is... He is the most active fucking Primarch by far.
He's just... taking away all
Guilliman and his Ultramarines and his Ultra Depression is like, as soon as he came back, I was like, what the fuck have we done?
Oh.
I fully, like, character change, like, development, like, interesting things, like, of how he has to keep up the charade of, like, this bastardization of his father's vision.
That is
so
the best bit, bro.
DW cooking right now.
That's good. That's good chow, bros. That's good chow.
Possible Xeno girlfriend. Ooh, it's dumb as fuck. They just have a friendly conversation.
It's literally just, what does the Eldar think about this? Oh, they're all right with it. Okay, see you in 50 years.
No, it wasn't even that. It was basically, I wish you were well on your journey. I imagine we'll meet again, and I hope that we're fine on the both sides. And they respond with, yes, that would be nice. That's it. Apparently, that means he's sucking on Xeno titties and shit like this. As far as like how xenophobic the Imperium is, that's basically he's fucking tongue punching her asshole at that point. Casual conversation is basically that.
I'd love for anyone to try and argue that that's heresy, and he looks at him and just goes,
never forget,
brother.
Outside of Fulgrim, all the Primarchs have 0 riz and 0 desire to fuck.
Okay, that's a different list altogether of Primarchs that are fucked versus Primarchs that haven't fucked.
Alright, that's next episode. Primarchs that fuck.
Primarchs that fuck. Either yes, no, or unconsensual, and I know 3 on the third one. Right, Guilliman's S, right? It's not even close. It's not even funny.
He's creating the best fucking stories. But anyway, Mortarion. I know he's right. You gave me S tier on Curze, so
it's not even
Mortarion goes on S because I know Mortarion is your favorite Primarch.
It's changed, bro. It's changed.
What the fuck?
I like Mortarion, but I recently did a deep dive on his story, and honestly, I got fucking irritated. He's not my favorite Primarch, but my favorite Legion is still Death Guard.
Do you prefer the aesthetics?
The aesthetics of Mortarion is my favorite, but for all round,
gorgeous mini in the entire game.
Oh, just fucking one sec, bringing that up on screen. Rob, I know you can't see it because this is post edit, but just doesn't that mini look lovely?
I've got that ingrained in my mind. Look at those wings. Look at that detail. Fuck me.
Look at that fat cock that I've just added.
Why is it so why is it pulsating?
Why is it vibrating? See, Mortarion realistically, aesthetically, pre, during, and post heresy is just fucking immaculate. The gas mask design, the endless amount of fan art, Mortarion fucks aesthetically.
I will agree. Mortarion has the best fan art of any Primarch. An actual bad proper illustrated picture of Mortarion is impossible. He never looks shit. He never looks dumb. He just always brings it. But the problem is, at the same time, he kind of always looks like a 5-figure Death Punch album cover.
He does. Don't bully me. I'm sensitive. Take that, liberal. I just shit my pants. God, he really is a 5-finger Death Punch fan, which is annoying because I like the band, but that's beside the point. With Mortarion...
I'm drinking Monster, it's fine. We're all on this together.
We're all on this ride.
I'm going to punch my drywall in a minute. Fuck you.
As you spell the word Curze in the wall. What's the fucking dialogue thing? We have arrived. We have come.
As a character...
He was so fucking whiny during his fucking pre-heresy.
He's got the Percy problem. Like, on paper, he fucks. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when he his conversation with Guilliman post heresy is fucking amazing. And how he basically kills Guilliman, and it's just
the only reason he survived is because he went, oh, need to step in here.
Shit, my blue boy is about to die.
To be fair, though, that was very cool of the stepping in, defeating his son, then burning the fucking garden of Nurgle. Bit unnecessary, mate, but fuck it, we'll allow it. He was very whiny.
The Nurgle's gone.
He was very whiny during his pre-meeting the Emps. Obviously, the Emp fucked up big time with Mortarion. When he became a Primarch and was doing things, it was a constant battle of his own views versus the grand plan. God, I hate saying it like that when it revolves around the Emperor. Sounds very Nazi-ish. And then post-heresy, he was good, but he wasn't... He was very much, just drop me on a planet, I'm just going to kill stuff, I don't care for tactics.
He's also one of the few... Primarchs that didn't choose which chaos he did.
Fucking Typhus.
Typhus dictated that for him.
Yeah. Like, he literally put him in a position where it was like, oh, people... If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I read that bit, they were going through the warp, Typhus dropped the Gallifeels near, and for some reason it was near Nurgle's bit, so they were just being bummed by fucking toxins and...
Oh, they're getting like super cancer and shit.
8 eyeballs dripping with aid to the point where Typhus, who I think was also suffering, somehow found the will to go, call Nurgle. Call everybody.
I've got him on fucking speed dial. Give me a second.
Coughing up his lung. Take the phone. Take the phone. Breathe. My lungs. The liquid. But no, that...
Oh shit, my second heart's gone. Fuck.
But no, he's literally the reason Mortarion has to go, like, Nurgle, I give you my sons and me. Protect my sons.
Stop this pain.
Like, that is very well written. Like, it was a reluctance of, I'm not doing this for me. I'm not doing this for the heresy. This is for my sons. Like, I'm fully convinced, because Mortarion fucking hates, like, all that chaos bullshit and all that psycho bullshit. He would have happily, if it was just him, said, fuck it, I'll die, I don't care. But because it was his sons, and he did actually have respect for his sons, he was like, I gotta do this. Heresy to post-heresy, Mortarion was good. Pre-heresy, I got so annoyed with him. But I do think he's still very good. B to A tier.
A.
B, you happy with B? I'm happy with B.
I would not put him on the same level as Fulgrim and Angron.
You will not. I'm going to admit now, with this next one, I'm a little lost. Corax.
Corvus Corax.
All I know about Corax...
My existence is a fucking mistake.
All I know about Corax is literally, my brother's in a tower, and I will not rest until he knows a pain akin to that of godhood.
I like the fact that the whole thing is with them, he's meant to be sneaky and shit. So all of his fucking legion is like, alright, we're gonna go in sneaky. Get the jetpacks.
Is anyone else hear that sneaky noise?
No, they're not meant to be sneaky. They're meant to be like just fast and efficient.
Yeah. Well, no, they do have stealth, but the jetpacks are more of like a drop in, then jump to stealth. It's sort of get in quick, assert yourself, then work from there.
Corvus is the crow. Obviously the crow, blah blah. I mean that in the sense of the comic book character of he's there in the distance and he's chilling. He's doing his thing. No, he's not even that. He's Sting. He's fucking Sting.
In the rafters. He's in the rafters listening to Metallica.
During 90s WCW, there'll be a wrestling match and they'll be like, Hogan's fighting fucking Eddie Guerrero or some shit. I don't fucking know. And then it'll pan out and you just see fucking Sting in the top right chilling. That's Corvus. It's like, he's planning something. What we know, we don't.
We'll figure it out eventually when he also figures it out.
We'll figure it out when GW want to make new minis.
I kind of want to rename F for the sake of not enough knowledge. Because every time I've gone to learn about Corax, I leave with more fucking questions.
Are you sure you're not reading Alpharius?
I don't know, man. Right. This is for the sake of it. Are we good going with F and just making it a case of we don't know?
Yeah. Let's be honest. I'm not even a fucking Imperium guy. I'm not a Space Marines guy. My favorite fucking armies, I'm a Necron guy. I love me some Necrons. So I'm not going to know everything about fucking Space Marines or Imperium or Tau or Eldar or Dark Eldar or whatever the fuck. Corvus is just one of those blanks, and I do not know enough about him to give a fair fucking rating. So I'm going to say TBD.
To be fair, though, we're moving on to one where you are forced to know. Horus Heresy.
Mr. Horus Heresy himself.
How did they let the heresy happen, Rob? It's his last fucking name. I fucking hate that meme so much.
Is the Emperor stupid?
His name was literally Horus Heresy.
Before going into the details, where would you put him? And then we'll discuss.
A tier, bro.
B.
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 B for beast.
B for... He's alright. He's pretty decent.
He's pretty decent. Brought down the Imperium for a while. He's alright.
Would you have brought it down without Purdy, though?
No, what do you fuck? The man couldn't hold it together. He just started going insane towards the end.
Basically, Horus's big thing is he got shanked.
Yeah,
he got prison stabbed by a fucking ringwraith blade. Basically,
it was a ringwraith as well. It was basically space ringwraith. Then Lorgar was like, "I can fix you. You're not gonna like it though." He's like, "Oh, don't tell me the details. Just do it." At which Lorgar went, "That's fucking fantastic." Hey yo, Chaos, do you by your sword? And Chaos went, "Don't mind if I did. Let me cook inside this man." And then just for the next how many years was just going, "Damn, the Emperor really said no mashed potato with dinner. That's kind of sus, bro. I'd kill him if that was me, but that's just me, bro."
What do you mean? What do you mean there's no gravy with my mashed potato? How do you have fucking mashed potato and no gravy. What the fuck is this?
Damn, you should kill the Emperor because of this.
I have a question. What's your favorite Horus moment?
My favorite Horus moment? Probably getting choked out by Malkador.
That was pretty funny. That was fucking funny.
I'm going to say my brother's name. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. You know what's amazing about this entire temple, Horus? What? The fucking floor. To the point where I forget who the other two Primarchs were at the time with him.
What?
Wasn't it Alpharius and Sanguinius?
No.
And you were basically like, Malkador, bro, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Brother, he's going blue. And Malkador was like, no. You can take it.
Let's be honest, that just sells how fucking powerful Malkador was.
Brother, yes.
Yeah.
Malkador was up there. You know, just...
My favorite thing is when when Alpharius was aiming his fucking gun at the Emperor, so Malkador just goes, try me, bitch.
I saw you climb the tower, you wascally fucking wabbit. No, but back onto Horus.
Horus, he's sort of like the same way of like the Emperor in the sense of you hear about him. You get secondhand stories about Horus. Like obviously you get Horus in the book Horus Rising.
And then in the Horus Heresy Part 1 through 55.
That's Part 1. Horus Rising is Part 1.
And then Horus Risen, Horus Still Rising, Horus Celebration. So many books, bro.
There's like series within series. There's like, because you got the Horus Heresy and then you've always got the Siege of Terror fucking books.
For sure there's still fucking books being released.
Yeah. They're just like the Sanguinius one was recent, and then you had the Emperor one.
Honestly, it's ridiculous.
God of Mankind.
Then you're going to have fucking Terry from Catering's point of view. I was just trying to serve beans. Next thing you know, these demigod angels come running past me shouting, fuck the Emperor.
A 900-page book about the audio recordings of a fucking servo skull in the basement of a fucking random building. 5
minutes page. Isn't heresy to put it in there? Then it's Fulgrim's voice. Nah, shut up, you'll like it.
Horus, best thing about him is the fucking Horus Heresy trailer dialogue.
Let the galaxy burn. This was your doing, father. Honestly, if you pitch tone that down to about a plus fucking 2, that is really just a kid complaining that dad didn't take him to the fair.
I never wanted to release my allegiance.
You did this, father, and if you don't reconcile, then let the galaxy burn.
I will let the galaxy free once more, and if I should fail, then let the galaxy burn.
Well, the fucking music ends.
So let the oceans burn.
We joke, but Horus is very important to the frame.
Yeah, but that whole trailer is like,
honestly, that's what you show people.
Just that is how you sell. That's how you sell 40K to someone who does not know about 40K, aka Morand, who you can check it. Like he's getting into 40K at the moment.
Links in description.
I could just have it on repeat at the gym and just pump that fucking iron to
I'll let these fucking calories burn, motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, burn that fucking galaxy. Yeah.
Last thing on that trailer, shout out to that one Imperial Fist that saw Horus in full chaos and went, I can do it.
I can take him, and just Horus going, bring good.
Fucked. Credit to that one dude. Right. Horus, where is he? Where are we putting him? I'm saying A.
I'll take A. He's very interesting. I like how he is very much like Sanguinius, just a bit more warped.
Yeah. He's Sanguinius if Sanguinius cared for politics.
Vulkan. The tallest of them all. Magnus is undeterred because he does warp shit and just goes, I want to be 5'4", and now I want to be 50.
And now I want to be Ego from Marvel.
Yeah.
Planet Magnus, where we just play Linkin Park all day long. Right, Vulkan, I think he is very neat, but I think he is very average.
He is good boy.
But what does that get you in this universe? If you're not excelling at something, you're excelling at nothing.
I find his Legion more interesting than him. I like the whole thing of like, they're one of the only ones that stay with their families, so they have.
Oh, that's a lovely.
Of what to protect.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful fact. It's like, honey, I'm home from killing chaos. You're not supposed to know about that though. If the Inquisition comes around, didn't hear that.
Too far after the fucking galaxy split, it's quite hard to hide chaos.
Oh yeah,
you can literally look up and see it.
The sky is afire. He really let the galaxy burn. No, but galaxy burn. Vulkan
is fine.
Vulkan is very fine. He is great. Unfortunately for me, he is very much held down by the meme of, is that an Eldar child I see? Better burn it, it's got a gun.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate.
Go on.
Which is unfortunate because every time you think of Primarch, you think of something, that's the thing I think of. After that, I just think about him being fucking tortured for like 40 years by Curze. And the fact that he said to his boys, hey, yo, find my memorabilia, that's when I'll return. Dad, what the fuck do you mean? The galaxy is literally burning.
Find my manga collection.
Dad, come back. The heresy.
What's a heresy?
Oh, no.
I bet it was that bitch sanguinius.
Oh, about that. No, I can't get past... I'd say he's C, middle of the road.
He's
middle of the road. He could be better, could be worse. Right, so ST, Khan, yeah? Khan.
You know, I'm not even going to argue that.
You're not going to argue. We're not going to talk about Khan, about fucking Jaghatai, because he's great. If you don't know why Khan's ST, go educate yourself. Khan is great. Khan is based. Khan is him. All right.
Khan is 90s Stone Cold Steve Austin. I do what the fuck I want. Based.
Based. Khan. Based. What's that?
Khan. Go on.
Based, brother. Based. Sigma. Based.
I'll say what you want. Is your favorite? I did the same with Curze, so. Go ahead.
So. Right, final guy. Magnus the Red.
The Red.
Hard as fuck name. I don't know why.
A.
You putting Magnus in A?
I love my Thousand Sons.
Me and you are about to differ very much.
See, I
want to put him in E tier.
Oh, bitch! What the fuck,
brother? Magnus the Red is a constant event of, if you weren't you, it would have been fine. Motherfucker got told, stop doing fucking warp shit for 5 minutes, proceeded to do warp shit for the entirety of the 5 minutes.
Alright.
Magnus, whatever you do, don't go into a webway trying to contact your dad. Literally do anything else but that. Did that.
Okay, I have a question. Right. You have a child. Yeah, they're playing outside.
Yeah.
They're playing in the road. It's a busy road. What do you tell them?
Well, obviously, if they're playing in the road, they've made the decision. It's not my job to stand in the path of progression.
No, what do you tell them? What would a normal father say?
He'd probably scream out the window. Get the fuck back in here, you little shit!
Because?
He's about to get hit by a car.
There you go. Don't do this, because this is the consequences. What did Emperor do? Not that.
No. There was I forget what the fucking trial was called. I think it was just called the Trial of Magnus.
Yep.
Emperor sat at the top, overseeing it, while everyone made a case. What did Magnus do to defend himself? He told a story. Why? He could have done anything else, but he walks in there thinking he's fucking cock of the walk and fucks it.
I like Magnus.
It's fine to like Magnus, but you have to accept everything that went wrong in Magnus's life was Magnus's fault.
Can I tell you my favourite thing that Magnus ever did?
Go on.
fucked up Space Wars. He went, you know what, that thing when you destroyed my planet? And fucking bodied them.
That's fair.
He was like, you know that thing, like how you guys attacked me and I didn't defend myself because I was so depressed. I'm not depressed no more, bitch. I took my Xanax.
I took my Xanax. I took my Xanax.
I took my space Xanax.
I took my Xanax from space and my Hennessy from space.
Space Xanax is just Zinch.
I hate that. Right. A, you want to put him in A tier, don't you?
I'll accept B.
I will give you B.
Okay.
Right, now here comes the fun bit.
Okay.
We've got to arrange them in order. So, who's first in D tier between Dorn and Ferrus?
Okay, let me zoom in on this fucking stream. Right.
I'm saying
if
it's
we're
Dorn.
going right.
Do it from the bottom. We're doing it from. We're making it easier.
Okay, I was gonna. Corax, Lorgar, obviously staying there. I would personally put Dorn above Ferrus.
Like that
so
already.
I can stay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Dorn did a little bit more than Ferrus.
I would also keep C how it is. L. Johnson is more interesting than
Russ.
Russ
and Russ is more interesting
than Vulkan.
B tier is where it's going to get tricky.
I would put
Magnus in for
Alpharius, Perterabo. More.
I would argue that.
Magnus,
I would personally argue that. I would also, another configuration I could think of just because me, I would say Perterabo, Magnus, Mortarion, Alpharius. Almost a complete reshuffle of that. But I'm willing to accept that on a point of view sort of thing. Right, A tier.
Fulgrim, Angron, Horus. Horus is last.
Horus, considering the amount of stuff Horus did. I would actually argue Angron in front of Fulgrim just because what's Fulgrim done?
Yeah, no, I'd argue that. Angron's doing shit.
If this was purely pre-heresy, Horus, Fulgrim, Angron.
Yeah.
During the heresy, I'd say Horus, Fulgrim, Angron again.
I would say Angron, Horus, Fulgrim. And then
well, this is fine. S tier,
Horus after his heresy doesn't really do much, weirdly.
I know.
He gets cloned and then gets killed by Abaddon.
There's actually so many Primarchs that have been cloned. Failed.
Well, you got. I'm trying to remember that. Sanguinius has not been cloned, I don't think.
The closest he has is there is a blood angel that, apart from Dante, wears the death masks.
Yeah.
And the sort of parades around as like an avenging spirit.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the lore on it.
Curze has not been. Guilliman has not been. Khan.
No. Angron.
Wouldn't let anyone take his DNA to do that shit.
No. Fulgrim and Horus have both been cloned.
Yep. Alpharius
has a twin.
He has a twin, but he could also be cloned to more fucking confusion.
Also, all his legion is basically a clone.
Yeah.
Perterabo, no. Magnus, I imagine, can make sort of like an astral copy of himself if you think about it.
He can do the fucking Naruto shit.
Yeah. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Yeah. Mortarion,
no, he wouldn't allow for it. No one on C tier.
As if fucking L. Johnson will allow him to be cloned.
The clone would end its own life because it's not Lionel Johnson, the original. Dawn, no. Ferrus, yes. I believe so with...
Fulgrim has cloned him many a times.
And Lorgar's probably had a wank in the mirror, so I'm counting that.
Yeah. Famously, there is a perfect clone of Fulgrim that
is Trazen.
Trazen, the Infinite, has in his library.
Right, hardest thing of the night, arranging our S tier.
Right. I think it's fair that we only make it between Sanguinius and Guilliman, as our personal Primarchs are in there. So those
it's purely because of us. So
yeah, they should be. Yeah, put Curze next to Khan.
I think it's Guilliman above Sanguinius. I can argue for Sanguinius, but I just think Guilliman did a little bit extra. Like taking to Imperium Secundus, take into account obviously what he's doing now. Beforehand, like Guilliman is a good fighter as well. Like he's not the best fighter, but he can hold a scrap. Sanguinius didn't care about the politics too much. Where Guilliman was
Guilliman is all fucking statistics.
Guilliman is literally where you know the JoJo pie chart, the potential strength and all that. Sanguinius had like hard S tiers in some of them and like C's, where Guilliman was a consistent between A and B's.
Yeah,
I argue Guilliman's
the all around. So yeah, I'd put the person that's called the most boring and the least interesting we've ranked the highest in our list,
and I'll die on that hill.
No, I agree with that. And you who are watching can argue with that in the comments down below. Let us know who you would have in your S tier.
And I'm about
to do the whole list. You can just tell us your S tiers.
And I'm about to make a terrible decision and post this to Twitter.
Oh God!
Right, guys, that was us ranking all of the Primarchs. We hope you enjoyed the waffling. Again, this is just finished recording. I feel this video is going to be a big one. Hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, like Rob said at the end, please tell us what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit helps. Rob, you got any leaving thoughts?
Iron Warriors, please don't dox us. This is all in good fun. And yeah, let us know if you want more of these videos. Me and Grimmy here have in private talked Warhammer so much. Might as well make videos out of it. Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Oh, always welcome. Right, guys, catch you next one. Bye.